Hey everybody, it's Luxe with the Mystic Eye. And I got another quick reading for you. We're going to marinate on this one a little bit though. But it's really interesting. So we'll start the day off with hope and rainbows. What's going on here? What's happening? Okay, I got to get this music going. So I pulled a bunch of messages for you guys. I pulled fairy messages, Karma Angel, Earth Magic, and then I'm using the Cyril Marchetti Tarot Grand Luxe deck. And the first card I pulled was Hope, and I realized there's like a rainbow and a dove on this card, which it must have been in my subconscious because I posted that just now online without realizing it. Anyway, so after I pulled the Hope card, I looked out the window and saw the most perfect rainbow, and it was just shooting out of the clouds, hitting the mountain. It was perfect and beautiful. I took a picture of it, posted it on Instagram, found a meaning for it, and want to share that with all of you because rainbows are a symbol of hope in many cultures. Rainbows are frequently represented in Western art and culture as a sign of hope and promise of better times to come. And when you look at this thing, it's magnificent, and you really feel, at least I feel, that it is a message from God, from the universe, that it's a promise of better times to come. Okay, so that message is for you. If you get this message or see my rainbow, this rainbow's for you. Sorry about the smacking and the chewing that you hear, but let me tell you, it's a lot better than the whining that she was doing for some odd reason. I don't know what's gotten into my dog lately, but she's feeling herself. She's getting older. She's cool. Anyway, but she's just getting on my dang darn nerves. I don't like that high-pitched sound. I try to tell her, humans don't like that. And she's like, what? But she tried to tell me something. She started doing it right when I started talking about the moon the last time I tried to record this. So yeah, there's definitely something significant with the moon. Look how big it is. And just the fact that the Two of Swords came up in reverse, so it's like, it's like you're no longer undecided about laying some burdens down, basically. It's like you're healing. You want to continue to heal. Feeling hopeful. There are hidden feelings, hidden emotions, possibly some secrets around this healing, as well as this hopeful energy. And then we come down to this King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, which I always think is interesting, because this guy here, look at the kid, he's so cute, he looks really nervous. I got this pentacle right here, is that okay? Look at this guy. He's all kinds of passionate and determined. He's just got determination on his face. So I'm not sure who that King of Pentacles, or King of Wands is, but it's that same one with the fire and the earth energies. It keeps showing up in the readings. And I know we've all got a bunch of King of Wands in our lives. I keep getting messages about someone who is wanting to hurt me from my past, and then I found out my ex has a Leo moon, and he's also a water sign, so it makes sense for a lot of the readings that I've heard in the past. I could have been mistaken someone too for someone else, or I could just be right about both of these fools. But it's just interesting because I really feel like we should be looking more at moon signs when it comes to the tarot readings, because I think that tarot really kind of works with the moon, and yeah, it would make a lot of sense. It just makes a lot more sense to me. It's like, oh man. And I heard someone say that in one of the readings recently too, because I've been putting that out there a couple of months ago. I put that out there, and someone recently said, you're focusing too much on the sun sign, and it's like, it's just been causing so much confusion for me, because a lot of the people I deal with or have dealt with in the past who could possibly be trying to come back into my life, they all have similar elements. they have so similar energy, and I'm sure that's all designed by the devil, you know, to keep you confused and to try to trap you or move you away from things that you're supposed to be going to. And that's the other thing about the Ghost Tarot that was interesting. I did it a couple of readings with Ghost Tarot, but I don't know if I'm going to put that out there, because some things I'm just like, do I really need to put that out there? But I'll give you guys the gist of it, and I'll show you these cards because they're really interesting, and they really do connect you with the other side. So that makes it kind of interesting and a little freaky for me too. Where'd that other card go? Oh, there it is. Because it's like you're doing like a dual reading at once. So I don't know if I'll put those out there, but I'll tell you a little bit about it. I'll show you the cards, and then I'll probably pull another reading for that deck at some point. And I've got some other cool decks coming in. I got a one that's like, it's another like message deck, a couple of message decks to throw into the mix. I'm trying to find them. I made some more oracle cards. I'm going to update them already, add more cards to it. I'm gonna have like 300-400 cards to put in this automatic shuffler at some point in the near future to give like the most bomb readings ever. So that's coming. Anyway, I'm almost there. It's a lot of work. I end up busting my ass. Like, you guys, I'm insane. I'll like work 2-3 days in a row, so I won't sleep. I'll like, unless I have to, or I just crash out. Like, I'll just be determined. And then don't let the computer start giving me problems, you know. Oh, because now we're in a fight. Now it's a war. Now it's a challenge, you know what I'm saying? Like, the funniest part is I did 2 decks. And I did it like hand by hand, manually, like, and then I find out like there's a button that I kept looking at but didn't really see, and it was like, do it for me. It's like, what do you mean do it for me? And I pressed the button and it freaking did it for me. It's like, man, that was like literally like 24 hours. Like, I could have saved myself if I had just paid attention to the dang, oh my gosh. So anyway, there's a message there for someone, right? Save yourself some time by paying attention. Jeez Louise. Anyway, so that's the other thing, is there's inspiration coming too. I pulled the inspiration card, but we'll get to that hopefully sooner than later, because we're already 7 minutes in. All right, look. We're halfway there, and I don't have that much time, so I got to get this moving. I know we got a bunch of King of Wands in our lives. We have a bunch of every water sign. I just know there is someone who is got a love-hate relationship for you, very passionate, okay, wants to work on things with you. Most of the time, these people, you know who they are. You're not really wanting to go back into the past with these individuals, so it's not really anything to be too concerned about, other than, you know, if there is some kind of fatal attraction energy, you always want to be aware and not brush that off completely. Although, you know, there's not much you can really do. I'm a psych major, so I actually live with someone who I tried to reason with, and he realized you just can't reason with crazy. So it just does not work. So, you know, you got to be aware of those kind of energies, but for the most part, it looks like it's this new energy, and I think it's a Sagittarius, very, very possibly. The Sagittarius has really been prominent in these readings lately, so this looks like it's going to be a part 1 and a part 2, you guys. I'm so sorry, because I'm really in a space of taking my time with this reading, and I've got a bunch of cards to read, and I'm just like, there's no way it's happening in the next 6 minutes. It'll be more like 15-20 minutes for real. So there's going to be 2 parts. The first one will be like 15 minutes. The second one, who knows, maybe another 15, maybe less. Okay. I could try to upload it all in one, but it's just this whole thing, and I'm just not interested in dealing with all that drama. Plus, it's quicker if I break it up anyway. So anyways, I'm sorry, I just had to say all that, because I really didn't have to say all that. But like I said, I'm in this energy of taking my time and marinating on this reading. I notice that people aren't really doing a lot of readings right now. So, oh, and then the other thing I keep hearing all summer and long was, don't sign any contracts. You know, be careful of this, that, and the other. And it's just like, man, I ain't trying to sign nothing. And it's like marriage kept coming into my head a lot, and it's like I felt like all of a sudden I woke up and felt like that was some kind of spell or something, because I never think about marriage. I mean, that's just the truth. Like, I just don't. Like, it's just not something that pops up into my head. So it's like somebody's out there thinking about it, but I wasn't quite sure it was me. So there's just a lot of weird things going on. So just be careful, you know what I'm saying, with everything. Take your time with situations and people. Protect yourself. Try not to be alone with anyone that you might even suspect could be dangerous. And then look forward to a hopeful future where you're not going to be dealing with that energy. So that's where I'm at. I wanted to move away from all of that energy and focus on this new fiery, passionate person that's coming in, because this person looks like a lot of fun. This person looks like a lot of fun. And I see the other person in here. This other person is thinking about marriage and stuff. There's like a lot of, you know, it's okay. So this is the thing. If there's someone, you know, that's like this new person isn't going to be, this new person in a love situation is going to be like right there with you. There's not going to be drama. There's not going to, it's like, you're just going to know. So if you're going back and forth on situations, because that card kept coming up a lot. I do a lot of readings that I don't share with you guys, right? So the Two of Pentacles kept coming up all week. And it's like, I'm at a point where I'm just like, the past people have been too wishy-washy to be the right person. You know what I mean? Like, the right person is not going to be, like, wishy-washy about you. That's just the way I feel about it. I could be wrong. Maybe the person could start off that way and then decide, you know, that they're no longer that way. But what I'm feeling is that there's this new, fiery, passionate individual coming who you're going to end up marrying and working with. And you might even meet this person at work. Yeah, because it's like, it starts off like, you know, I mean, this person is like really nervous. It wants to offer you something, like, but it's gonna start off really small. But the thing is like, this is where it's gonna lead. This is where it's hoping is going to lead, right? To marriage with this marriage and balance with this Nine of Pentacles person. And it's funny too, I was like, look at her, she's like, look, she's in between these marriage cards, the Three of Cups, the Four of Wands. She's got a falcon on her hand, but it almost looks like she's wearing a ring. Like she's like, look what I got, look what I got, look what I got. Right? Okay, and then there's all these cups. Look at this. Three of Cups, Temperance, and Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is abundance, a new beginning in love, abundance of love, right? It could be love bombing too, maybe from a Sagittarius. Three of Cups is reconciliation, celebration. It could be reunion. It really could be like a gathering, like a marriage. You know what I'm saying? Because these are all marriage cards now. I think about it. Ace of Cups. Jeez Louise, wait a minute. We got, oh yeah. So you got the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. And then there's Temperance in between. So I keep getting this Sagittarius energy. God, that would be nice, man. Sagittarius that I'm thinking about is, like, let's not go there right now. Okay, so it is not the time nor the place